are not inviting that energy right now. She can go ahead, but we're all gonna get on the same flight at the same time. Because I feel like if you come to the islands not as a student, but go to a resort, you're gonna have a much better experience than if you... Guys, good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 7th, and today we are flying back to Antigua. So as you guys know, this is my last semester flying to Antigua, and I'm so excited. I got all my bags packed, and I have my base bag right over here all packed and ready for the flight. And currently it is about 5:45, and we have to make our way to the airport. And of course we have a fit check. I got on the guest tracksuit. It's also snowing outside, so of course I'm going to be wearing a winter jacket. Then I'm going to be taking it off at the airport. But yeah, we are ready. Also, I am going to the island about a week and a half earlier because we do have a diagnostic exam the Friday of the week that we start school. We don't start class until the 20th, so I'm literally just going early just so I can study, get everything ready, and we can start the semester off strong. So let's go ahead and make our way to the airport for my last semester on the island. Oh my gosh, guys, it snowed. Of course, every single time I fly out, it has to snow. Okay guys, it's 6:11 and we made it to Pearson Airport. It is freezing, it is cold. We are currently getting all my suitcases because I'm still traveling with 3 suitcases. And I have my carry-on and we're ready for this flight. Going to Nexus. Okay guys, now it's time to get through security. So the Plaza Lounge is actually really nice, but it was kind of crowded and there were a bunch of like people. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the Maple Leaf Lounge because I know there is kind of quiet. Yeah, now we're gonna go find our gate and go to the Maple Leaf Lounge. Also, I only got 3 hours of sleep, so I am so tired. I think for sure I'm definitely sleeping on this flight. Also, I didn't even have coffee because the Plaza Lounge was kind of crowded, so I couldn't make my own coffee. So hopefully I am able to find a seat in the Maple Leaf Lounge and just have coffee and have some fruits and just chill until it is time for me to find my gate. So we are in the Maple Leaf Lounge. It's actually a lot more crowded here than the Plaza Lounge. Probably should have stayed in the Plaza Lounge, but they only have like a 3-hour limit. So I just decided to come here since it's closer to my gate. I finally got some coffee. I got a latte. Ironically, there were no more cups, and thankfully a nice guy was able to find me some more cups for my coffee. Now I can actually be caffeinated. And I also got some sweet breakfast. I got a banana chocolate loaf, fruits, and yogurt as well, since I already had like eggs and tater tots at the other lounge. So I'm gonna fuel up on this and then probably just gonna chill here until it's like an hour before I actually have to board. Okay, so it currently is is 8 o'clock. I basically have half an hour more. I'm gonna be here and then I'm gonna go ahead and find my gate because they're gonna be boarding around 9:20. Currently, I just have Anki open because I don't know what else to do but study and do flashcards. Just really excited to get settled in and start studying for my diagnostic exam. So it's after 8:30, so we are going to leave the Maple Leaf Lounge and go ahead and find our gate because our flight boards at 9:20. So our gate is E79, so yeah, it is a good way out, so we have a lot of walking to do. We found the gate. Okay guys, we are getting ready to board. Okay, so our flight is currently delayed because there's a flight from Cancun waiting to go to the gate. So we're just gonna be waiting here for quite a while. Also, I went to the back of the line because this lady was being so rude. I was literally standing in front of her, then she slid next to me and she was like, oh, you're not in line. And I'm like, yes, I was. So since we're not boarding yet, I'm literally just standing back here. So yeah, I just don't want to deal with her. And she's also going to be on the same plane too. So yeah, we are not inviting that energy right now. She can go ahead, but we're all going to get on the same flight at the same time. And that's another thing I hate about flying, when you have these egotistical people and all they care about is getting on the flight first. Like, the plane can't leave until we all get on there. So I just backed away from the line and I just need to recollect my energy because I'm not going to argue with her, and I have no idea where she's sitting on the plane too because she's also so fun. We are not inviting that negative energy on this flight. It is almost 9:45 and we still haven't boarded yet. And also when I get there, I still have to pick up my rental car and everything too. So I really hope we get there before 4 because the sun sets earlier. It sets at 6. So I would really like to get a lot of things out of my suitcases up before it gets dark. So we just got an email that said that our flight isn't departing until 10:30 now. So realistically, we won't depart till 11:30 because they still have to spray the plane and everything because of like the snow and the ice and stuff. And especially because it's snowing outside too. So yeah. Looks like we are going to get to Antigua later than planned. Okay, finally boarding. We are finally boarding, guys. Okay guys, we are finally aboard the flight in business. Honestly, I just love the extra legroom and the seats are so much bigger. So I won't feel as congested and my legs won't hurt as much. I literally cannot wait. I will never understand why we always have to fill this form out. They're de-icing the plane first because it's been snowing and it's cold finally made it back in Antigua. It's our last semester here, our last time boarding Antiguan flights. It feels so surreal. Okay guys, I got all my bags. Now it's time to head out. Hey guys, so we finally made it out of the airport, thankfully. So now my rental person is bringing the car forward and then we can head over to the apartment. Also, I have a lot of stories to share because there's certain people on the plane that just were not that nice. Okay guys, we made it back to the apartment. Honestly, I'm kind of pissed off because when I went to get my suitcases, I asked if there was a cart. One girl was like, oh, it's coming. Nothing came, so I ended up pushing all 4 suitcases by myself, struggling, and I'm literally holding up the line. And then the same lady who I met in the line, who literally was like, oh, you're not in the line early at the airport. She was literally standing there trying to pass me, bumping my suitcases. I'm like, lady, you can wait or you can help me. Or you can say, excuse me, and pass by. It's so weird. And then they ended up opening a straight line. I'm like, you could have done that as soon as I brought my suitcases. And then I went to go pick up my rental car. And then I don't know what is with this rental service now, but they don't help me with my suitcases anymore. Like the first time I started renting from them, they brought up my suitcases, helped me with my suitcases. Second time, they helped me with my suitcases. This time, she's like, oh no, I have other people to pick up. It's not part of our service, so you can deal with your suitcases. And I'm like, excuse me? Like that was so rude. Like I honestly don't even understand why they're giving this bad customer service. Like I'm so confused. Like if it wasn't part of, like, you shouldn't have helped me with my suitcases in the first place. Honestly, like I don't even know. That's kind of rude. So now I have to try to figure out how I'm gonna bring these 70-pound suitcases up to the second floor. And there's literally no one to help me. I think I'm like literally all by myself. No one has come yet because I came early to study. And this is what I get from coming early to study. Like bad customer service at the airport, no help at the airport. The only help you get is like literally once you leave all like the customer service customs place, then they help you to the car. I'm like, at that point I could have just done it myself. And then you have to tip them, and which is so stupid. Like I need help from the carousel to the car. And then with the rental, she didn't help me. She didn't care. She just wanted her money and that was it. And I don't appreciate that at all. And she never was like this before, so I don't know what is going on, if it's just me or everyone else. But yeah, now I have to try to figure out how to do this. Okay, you know what? It's gonna be dark soon. Honestly, I'm just gonna ignore all the negativity that just came with this island, because I feel like if you come to the islands not as a student, but go to a resort, you're gonna have a much better experience than if you are as a student. So I'm gonna suck it up, put my hair back, and I'm gonna try to lift my suitcases up, because this is literally why I go to the gym. Honestly, at this point, I'm just not going to recommend their services anymore if they're going to be this rude, you know? Guys, I did it. Do you see how disgusting I look right now? I am literally dripping sweat from my chin, bringing my suitcases inside. Honestly, if you were to ask me any good car rental places, I have none to give you. Honestly, I have none to give you. Honestly, at this point, I'm very pissed off because if you give expectations to a customer, you have to leave with those expectations. But again, services here, they like to fling their rules back and forth, and that just really annoys me, because especially as someone who's in their last semester here, who talks to people who are new here to the school, you think that like, oh my God, let's give great customer service to everybody. No, only to select people. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna recommend your business. So we'll see how many students you actually rent from. Oh my God, my sweat is like dripping. And also, while I'm at it. This Karen, oh my goodness, this Karen wanted to go to the front of the line at Pearson Airport. And I'm like, okay, fine, you go to the front of the line, because I left the line, because she was like, I literally looked at her and she shoved her stuff in front of me. And I was like, because they called us up to board, and this was before they said our plane was delayed. And I was standing like right there, and there was like a guy standing in front of me, but he was for the next airline. So I'm still standing there once he moved. And then she kicks her stuff up in front of me. I'm like, excuse me, I was standing here. She's like, no, you are not. There was someone else standing there. I'm like, no, I was standing here the entire time. And then I'm just like, I literally said like, I was standing here, but again, if you want to go ahead, go ahead. We're all going to get on the same flight. This flight can't leave with any of us. So if you want to go ahead, go. And then her friend was there and she's like, you're right, we're going to get all on the same flight. I'm like, yes, I am. So shut up. So then after that, I didn't like the energy that I was getting in that line. So I just left. I went to the back of the line. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if this is like a racial thing, but like, of course, pick on the only brown person in the line. And I'm like, I just noticed that. I'm just like, wow, of course she's going to disrespect me out of everyone. She didn't disrespect the guy who was standing literally right in front of me. Like, you see the guy in front of me, but not me. Like, tell me how that makes sense. And the guy in front of me was also light skinned. So, you know, you got to take it as it is. So thankfully I met someone in the plane that was actually really nice. I actually sat next to someone who was like so kind, so sweet. We had good conversations. It was actually her first time in Antigua and she loved exploring. So I absolutely love that. Like, we had great conversations. Like, it was an amazing flight and she didn't mind when I got to use the bathroom. And plus I was also pretty courteous in that way. Like, whenever she got up, I ended up going so that way she didn't have to get up for me. Today was just like a mix of emotions. So I don't even know. I'm just exhausted. And I only slept 3 hours too. And plus I'm like sweating from bringing all this stuff up like 3 flights of stairs. So I guess I can cross that off my bucket list. I don't even know what to describe today because honestly, like, it was just a mix of emotions and I literally don't even know how to feel right now but anger. But you know what? On the positive side, I always try to stay positive. I have all 3 of my suitcases. They got flown on the plane. I got them all safely. I made it to the island safely. I drove here safely. And that's all I can be thankful for. Like, everything else is just like a little bump in the road. But I have to be thankful that I have everything here with me. And we are going to start off a new semester. So with that being said, I'm going to stand in front of the air conditioning and I'm going to take off all these layers and start unpacking all my suitcases. And then tomorrow morning, we have to go grocery shopping. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be one heck of a day. Well, guess who just broke their suitcase carrying it up the stairs? I did. Amazing. Love it. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy my travel vlog coming from Toronto to Antigua for my last semester here. So excited. I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. As always, if you guys love watching my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on your post notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.